welcome to Coffee Break, Take 5. I am Elder David from New Life Worldwide Apostolic Church. Today I want to take a little bit of your time to explain the name and term Christian. I'll say that one more time so you get an idea of what we're going to talk about. I want to speak to you today about the name and term Christian. The reason why we're going to cover this in some detail is that there are certain messages and people who teach that we should not refer to ourselves or believers in Jesus Christ as Christians. On a personal note, they would say to me, in fact, we should not refer to ourselves who believe in Jesus Christ, in other words, as Christians. Even though I believe in Jesus Christ, I follow his teachings, I practice the virtues taught in the scriptures, we should not use that term or name. My aim today is to clarify some of the misconceptions that they use this terminology in, the term Christian. Firstly, let me point out this. This coffee break is not about Christian history. It is not about Christian people or actions and acts that have been done in the name of Christianity or by Christians. This subject is about the term and the name Christian. To study the whole history of Christianity and the things that people have done in the name of Christianity is a rather large and vast subject which we don't have time for. But history is history. Anybody can look at it, anybody can see it, it's out there. We are taught from it from school and all the way through life. So I don't need to teach you or give you a history lesson, but we do need to clarify. And so the subjects are, we're going to cover A. Should I call myself a Christian if I believe in Jesus Christ? 2, very important. Would that be offensive to the Lord Jesus Christ if I refer to myself as a Christian? Would a true church of Jesus Christ practice and allow the name Christian in their assembly? Very important questions which we must find the answers for. I will start by expressing this point. Again, we are not referring to things that have been done, whether good or bad, under the name or umbrella of Christian or Christianity. We are examining the term. For argument's sake, I am an Asian man. If in history a horrendous evil has been done or an amount of evils have been done in history by Asian people, then today, should I not call myself Asian? Should I just automatically change my name or term to my culture as Asian and say to you, no, don't call me Asian, and make up a name or divert you from calling me Asian? We know throughout the world that if you are brown-skinned, you are Asian, Caucasian, Europeans, and all that. So I could not change that terminology because some horrific things have happened in history by Asian people. It would create vast confusion and trouble and problems in communication and in representation of organizations or churches if I was to do that. So what I'm trying to say to you who are watching this, that we are separating the actions that are sometimes done under names, and we are going straight to the term. Normally, at this point, I would go to the scriptures, the Holy Bible, because I said to you earlier that these messages are based on part knowledge and opinions. When people tell you that we shouldn't refer to believers in Jesus Christ as Christians, we have to first of all understand why they are saying that, where they are coming from. And to my understanding, and as we go through this, we will understand that it is part knowledge that they are coming from, and the majority of it is just opinion. So instead of me going to the scriptures straight away in the Bible, because that's the important thing, I'm going to first of all go to the Oxford Dictionary. There's the Oxford Dictionary, as you can see. This dictionary The terms, the words, the meanings that are in this dictionary are used worldwide. It is a form of communication. It is a form of referencing, all the way from here to any part of the world that is that reads and have literature and have books and that understanding. This is common language, common reference. For argument's sake, if I was to turn to the word chair for an example, chair in the dictionary, it says a seat with a back on which one person sits, typically having 4 legs and often having arms. Now, it doesn't matter what culture, what language, what part of the world, a chair is a chair. No matter how you say it, or whichever way you say it, when we refer to a chair, it is that implement that we sit on that the dictionary has just explained. So, imagine this. I was sitting some form of examination through university, and the people who are going to mark my papers are actually in a different part of the world. So I would have to reference my stuff that I put in my article and lectures and all the stuff that I write up in the same language that they would understand worldwide. Otherwise, I'm not going to be given the right markings, and I will not represent my article in its full understanding. So when I say this is a book of reference, it is an important fact. We can't change the Oxford Dictionary. So that was what we said a chair is. We will agree with that. We have no arguments and no reason to argue. And the thing is this, I looked up the word Christian in the English dictionary, the Oxford Dictionary, and this is what it says under the word Christian. And if you are watching this in Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, America, wherever you are watching this, you would have to agree with this terminology here. Christian, a person who believes in and follows Jesus Christ. A member of a Christian church or denomination. A person who possesses Christian virtues. Okay? So immediately when we look at this, it says a person who believes in and follows Jesus Christ. Everyone watching this, if you are a believer in Jesus Christ and you follow his teachings and his virtues, and you belong to a church which believes in Jesus Christ, you are a Christian. And the world will reference you as a Christian. Okay? Denominations are another thing. So that's the English dictionary, Oxford Dictionary. I'm going to put it to one side.